Bye, I'll see you in a week.
There comes a time in many women's lives when they begin to put themselves first. They seek their own growth, their own journey, their own adventures. 20 women aged 45 plus who feel overlooked in today's youth-driven society go on a motorcycle adventure as a means of embracing this time of their lives and seeking self-discovery, and are reminded of the truth of who they are. These are their stories.
I'm Lisa Taylor, and I'm here just to support all the women that are riding in these beautiful mountains of Colorado. I'm part of the 2020 GS Trophy team that competed in New Zealand, and so I'm here hopefully to inspire some of these women and all the women that we meet along the way. I'm a retired law enforcement officer, and I spent about 14 years on the motorcycle. Most of my experiences during traffic stops was really good, and most everybody seemed quite surprised because, you know, I'm dressed just like everybody else, and my hair, it was longer then and it was tied back in a ponytail, and until I got up and greeted the driver, they're like, oh, I wasn't always everybody's favorite person during those times. But what I most loved about being on the traffic team was the opportunity for all the training that I received, because that training was invaluable and made me into the rider that I am today. Being on this tour with these women has just been phenomenal. The first day we started out just doing some training, and you could just see the hesitancy, and everybody's a little nervous and scared and not knowing what's coming. And then over the days, they're starting to get more comfortable. You could see their skills are improving and the confidence level is going up. And you can just see the excitement that they're riding terrain that they just never thought that they would be doing with confidence. And it's really incredible to see that take place over just the course of a few days. Even after I made the GS Trophy team, there was still some training in Spain with the other women of the GS Trophy. And we got led to some of these obstacles that I'm like, no way am I doing that. Like, I'm sitting at the bottom of this hill and my legs are just shaking at the thought of the idea of having to get up this hill. And I sat there and I said, we can all do this. And somehow I managed to get my wobbly legs up on the bike and up on the pegs, and off I went, and before you know it, I'm at the top of the hill. And it just amazes me sometimes how the mind really wants to fight some things. I mean, it's a way to keep us safe. But when you look at this hill, I'm not gonna die on this hill. It's just a little bit scary. And so I had to push myself to get up that hill. And then once I did, I felt like such an amazing accomplishment. And now the next time I come to a hill like that, it's not as scary. The characteristics of somebody who wants to go out for a GS Trophy, they would really have to commit to the training. I realized about 2 years in advance that this is something that I wanted, so I set my mind to it and I really made a commitment to get out and train. But on top of the skills that are required, you need a positive presence. You know, you want to always have that happy face. You want to be supportive, and you want to just inspire women and men, anybody, to get out there and ride and practice and put forth the effort.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Are you going to join us?
No, if I had the time, I would love to join you.
Really?
On the other hand, you guys would outride me and I'd be embarrassed.
Well, she won the GS Trophy.
She's
Lisa Taylor.
This is Lisa Taylor.
Yes, I have read it well. Jeez.
Yeah, so you might actually get your record.
Yes.
Very impressive.
Yeah, no
That's
doubt,
great.
man.
Girl.
We're riding with royalty.
Sure, absolutely.
I'm here as a celebrity guest, though I don't really consider myself a celebrity. I don't think of that because I'm just living my passion, just being out here riding and enjoying this atmosphere with all the ladies on the tour.
Oh no, she's blessing. Lisa is blessing all the bikes.
I have to touch them all.
She has to touch them all. Everyone wants their bikes blessed by Lisa for good, safe,
So I've made my way all the way
for
down
performance
the line.
travel.
One more left.
Thank you. Thank you. You just jinxed my bike. Now you're gonna have to help. Oh, that's it. She doesn't want to pick up bikes. So by blessing the bikes, that no one will drop them.
A couple days ago, I was reminded of some of the teamwork that was required of the GS Trophy. This was a challenging water crossing, and we're trying to get about 7 or 8 ladies across this. And it was amazing to see all the women just jump in this water. It was ice cold, and we all got in the water and we helped each other through. And before you know it, we were all on the other side. You know, the GS Trophy, we say it's the spirit of GS. And though they weren't all GSs out there, it was that spirit of all the women to jump in and help, and the teamwork that got everybody through this obstacle, and it was a really awesome feeling. When you're later in life trying to learn something new, for me, you know, I do a lot of research, and I'm reading and I'm watching YouTube videos, and I get myself mentally prepared, and then eventually you got to take all that and you got to go out there and do it. I'm always learning new skills, and so I can still relate to how people just getting into motorcycling feel. And I've learned that it's just a matter of getting out and riding, and the more you ride, the more comfortable you get. And take a training class. There's so many options out there. So whenever you have that opportunity, jump on board. It seems like we frequently get into those situations where we're hesitant, but we know we can do it, but we're still scared to do it. My advice is, if you're feeling it, you're feeling good about it, to still try it, because you'll surprise yourself.